Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today what we're going to be doing is some draggy runs. Super windy. This is a 2012 bone stock 6-speed automatic. It's got the heavier 19-inch, not as heavy as the 19-inch A-spec wheels, but those are still pretty heavy. I gotta weigh them. Half a tank of gas. I got extra tires in the trunk, so I'm assuming this puts it at about the same weight as a full tank of gas, and I'm about 210 pounds. Gotta lose that belly. We're gonna go try the 0 to 60 quarter mile. So let's go ahead and see how it performs, and then we'll go over the times. Just gonna put the traction control off runs. My worst run was from idle. I got 8 seconds 0 to 60 and almost a 16-second quarter mile with traction control on just from idle. So you definitely need a brake boost. Just from idle it is a lot slower. I'm gonna try it in D, because in sport mode it seems to want to, like, the 1 to 2 shift really harsh. So I'm gonna try it in D. Just let the car shift itself. Maybe the automatic works better shifting early, I don't know, but the manual definitely works better when you shift right at red line. Like, I've tested it over and over. Even like revving it higher works better. But like I said, I gotta do some maintenance to this too, so we'll see. But as of right now, it's not too great. Definitely a lot slower than I thought it would be, but I'm going to blame the 19-inch wheels. The 19-inch are heavy. The 09 to 11, maybe right here, those are the lightest 18-inch wheels you can get for the 4th gen. Now, they were a lot heavier than my 18-inch. I think they were like 8 to 10 pounds heavier than these ones. Now, for 19-inch, they have these A-spec 19s. Then they have these 19s, which are the ones that I have. So I'm not sure which one's which, but there is dyno with the 18s. They switched them to the OEM 19s, and they lost 22 wheel horsepower, I believe, and 20 foot-pounds of torque to the wheels. I'm not sure if he had the lightest 18s or the heavier ones, but either way, from 18s to 19, there's a potential of a 20 wheel horsepower loss. So I'm going to blame my slow times on the 19s. Start here. Look at the Q50. Yeah, Q50's on another level, guys. So I am going to race it against the Q50, but I am going to put it back to stock. I'm going to remove the JB4. Look at that, 15A3 91. So I just floored it from idle, and it literally just did nothing. I did not know I had traction control. Well, I couldn't turn traction control off. So on these daytime runs, I couldn't turn traction control off. I forgot that my tire was low, and I pumped it when the car was running. Never shut the car off, so I couldn't turn traction control off. Now, if your tire pressure light comes on, you can't turn traction control off. until you pump your tires. Then you got to shut off your car, start it again, and then you can turn off traction control. So keep that in mind. So these runs here, all like, I'm not even going to count them. 1504, 94.49 miles an hour, 14.8. I don't know why I didn't record. 94 miles an hour. This was the best run here. This one I brake boosted pretty hard. Got 6.510 to 60 and 96 miles an hour. Valid. This one I just tried it in drive. I thought maybe it seems to shift faster in drive than paddle mode, but again, when you're falling, when you're not even going in the red, as you see, I lost a couple miles per hour on the trap speed, but the 0 to 60 was close to my other ones. It's just the trap speed, you can tell you're losing top end there. So that's it. My best time, 14.7, 6.510 to 60, 96 miles an hour. For reference, the best I could get with the TLX, mind you, I didn't brake boost. Our TLX A-Spec, I got I didn't even really get to, because it was the Weiss, I didn't really like experiment with it. I just kind of did it from idle. I think I got like mid sixes. I think I got a low six, like 6.2, 6.3, 0 to 60, and I think I got like mid 14s, quarter mile, maybe a low 14s. I forget. You'll have to go back in my videos and look, but I do remember I trapped around 97, 96 miles an hour. I did put the lightweight wheels on the A-Spec. I think I shaved a half a second off my 0 to 60, so I think I can get a high 5, 0 to 60 with lightweight wheels and some weight reduction. Keep in mind, this here is like my next video. We're going to go to the, actually, let's just go to the scale right now. See how much this friggin' thing weighs, because this is sad. I did 13 or 14 runs today with this, and just like, so like did not want to accept the fact of how slow it is. So very discouraging, honestly, but I feel like it's the 19s, like I said. So we're gonna friggin' get some lighter wheels on here, but first I just want to do plain weight reduction and keep the OEM wheels on here and see what it can do. So we'll see how much it weighs, so stay tuned. Let me know your guesses on weight down below. Garrett Media has the fastest 4th gen automatic 0 to 60, I think, and quarter mile. Maybe not quarter mile. I think that goes to a 3.5 front wheel drive manual in Texas. I think he's like mid 13s. I could be wrong. So Garrett Media has the fastest 4th gen on draggy. He took all his mods off. Garrett, he's repping the TL Type S, and that thing is gonna be a friggin' beast. I cannot wait. He just put a built motor in it. You guys don't watch his content, you're missing out. Well, my only competition right now is Garrett Media with his 5-speed auto. I'm coming for that time. So I'm going to try to beat that 5.40 to 60. And I think he got a 13.7 quarter mile. That means I would have to shave a friggin' over a second off my 0 to 60 and quarter mile time to beat his times. Now, keep in mind the 5-speed automatic, I believe, was rated for like mid 6s or high 6s 0 to 60. These are supposed to be rated high 5 0 to 60, but they must have did that test with 18-inch tires. That's the only thing I can see. Thank you for all who watch. You guys are awesome. I know I just talk to the steering wheel a lot, but just because I just don't want to show my face until I get a house with a garage, pretty much in the country with a garage. So stay tuned. We're gonna get this thing faster. Thank you. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.